To make the hollandaise sauce, you need to get 3 eggs and separate the egg yolks into a heat-safe bowl. Then you'll put a pan over medium-low heat and add 3 ounces of butter to it. Typically, hollandaise is made with ghee, which is butter that has had the milk solids separated from it. Keep an eye on the butter because we do not want it to brown. Pour the melted butter into a heat-proof container. Next, bring a pot of water to a simmer for our double boiler. Place your heat-safe bowl over this double boiler that contains your egg yolks. Whisk your egg yolks until they have thickened and lightened in color. Once this has happened, slowly pour in your melted butter. Continue to do so until all of the butter has been incorporated. You should end up with a sauce that is thick and leaves ribbons behind whenever you pour it on top of itself. Next, add a squeeze of lemon juice, or about a teaspoon, and season with salt to your taste. Set aside for later. Add 1 cup of processed pork rinds and 2 eggs to a mixing bowl. Mix this together using a fork or a spoon. A whisk like this isn't ideal here, as you can see, it just gets clumped up in the middle and makes for a hard time. Next, add a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder and mix it in. Place a non-stick pan over medium-low heat. Add a little olive oil or butter to the pan to get that melting. Get a ring mold like this one and grease it up with your olive oil or butter. Now add 2 to 3 tablespoons of your pork rind mixture into the pan in your ring mold. Cook this for 5 or 6 minutes or until golden brown. Carefully flip it over as the top is still raw and could fall apart. Let the other side cook for another 5 to 6 minutes. Once it is done, it will have a sponge-like texture and will bounce back to the touch. Alright, for your poached eggs, get your same non-stick pan and clean it out. Place some water in it, put it over medium heat, and bring it to a simmer. Throw in a big pinch of salt to season the water. Now crack an egg into a small bowl or measuring cup and carefully pour it into your simmering water. Spoon the simmering water over the top of the egg yolk if it is exposed. Do this until it looks like the egg white has been cooked. Cook it for 3 to 5 minutes. Carefully scrape under the egg with a slotted spoon. It should release pretty easily, but it may be stuck. Flip this over and cook for another 1 to 2 minutes. Remove from the pan and let drain on a paper towel, and repeat this one more time. Alright, split your English muffin in half. Eggs Benedict usually calls for Canadian bacon or ham, but I went with a fancy version instead and used prosciutto. I may or may not have had a little trouble with my poached eggs, but you can always just snap them in like this and they'll be perfect. Now pour over a little hollandaise over each of these. I went a little extra fancy and added some smoked paprika for a little color and extra flavor. As always, if you liked the video, please hit the like button, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. If you make this recipe, please send it to me on Instagram at Carnivore Chef. I'd love to see it and repost it. I'll see y'all next time.